Oh my crisp Redfield. Yo, welcome back my fellow gooners to a brand new PAIZURI Ratings Plus. So yeah, continuing on with Strinova, so this time we're going to be covering Maddelena and Galatea, so hell yeah. So you know, before we get started, ask that you like the video, or dislike it, say nothing in the comments, or no, better yet, tell me what do you think about these characters, how would you rate them, you know, let me know, I definitely want to find out. And subscribe. And then man, hey, let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, like I always say, each video, there's going to be 4 different ratings. The nut rating?
You can get a massive load of liquid from a single nut.
The handy job rating, just remove the Y. The PAIZURI rating,
Holy chest of mystery.
and of course, do she got the booty?
I would bounce my wiener from your pooper to your vagine to your mouth like a pinball machine.
But yeah, so let's get straight into it. Alright, so first girl we got on the list is Maddelena. So, is she a nut? Is she a no nut?
Disgusting bitch!
Or is she a big nut like, oh hell yeah baby, big ass fucking nut? But yeah, right off the bat, man, I'm not really too big a fan of Maddelena. I don't like the way she looks. And it's not just me being biased because I really do fucking hate this character. I find her fucking annoying and extremely overpowered. But, you know, again, I don't know, I just don't really... Again, it's mostly because she has a combination of that cuteness factor and I don't like cute shit. Hair's a little too short for my liking. I mean, it's not super short, but I'm just not a fan of the way she looks, man. So this one, I'm going to say no nut. She's not my type of girl, but I do know there are some people that really like her, but I can't stand this bitch. I don't like the way she looks. Galatea is so much better. But move on to the next thing. So next up is going to be the handy job rating. Now granted, I do know she's a painter, so I do know her and her sister are both in the arts, so that's pretty cool. I can definitely respect that. But with that being said, granted, I do think she'd probably go for like a soft and kind of like a very soft motion, like how could I explain it? Soft and steady, like it wouldn't be too fast, just like alright cool, it feels kind of nice, I guess. She'd probably be kind of concerned if she's like hurting you or not, but be like, nah, just shut up. Because eventually I'll be painting something else, and I'm not talking about the fucking walls or myself. But with that being said, I think it'd be an alright handy job. Try not to be biased, so with that being said, man, I'll probably give it, I'll give her a good 51 out of 69. So, next up is going to be the PAIZURI rating. Granted, they're not the biggest pair, but they are a good size. And I gotta be honest, they're a pretty good size rack. I do think Galateas are bigger. I think actually they might be around the same size, but yeah, I think they actually might be a little bit smaller than Galateas. But with that being said, I don't really see her as being the kind of character that would want to do that. But I mean, if she really likes you as a navigator, fuck it, why the hell not? Yeah, we'll just throw it in there. But with that being said, I think it'd be kind of enjoyable. I mean, because we all would definitely want to be painting something. But with that being said, I'll probably have to give it a good... I'll give it a good 58 out of 69 is what I'll give it. So, next up is the... Do Maddelena got the booty? Okay, yeah, because this is like the only outfit I can find where she kind of has her ass out a little bit, or just you can get some kind of curve, but there's definitely something there. You know, I'm trying not to be biased, so I will say there's definitely a decent butt there, so I will say it looks alright. So with that being said, I'll probably give that ass, I'll give it a good 55 out of 69. So let's go move on to the next girl. Alright, so next up on the list, we got Galatea, definitely one of the best girls of this game. Alright, so right off the bat, man. She is definitely a big nut, man. I love Galatea, man.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Definitely has those mommy vibes that I really like, so fucking massive fucking nut. And also, I think she looks a little tall. I could be wrong. I haven't checked out her height, but she looks like she might be one of the taller ones, so. But also, I just really like tall women, but even if she wasn't tall, man, I love the way she looks. I love the hair. She is fucking sexy as fuck, man. Big ass nut. But moving on to the next thing. Next thing would be the handy job rating. Granted, I do think she'd probably do one hell of a job. Now, why the hell do I say that? It's magic, man. I ain't gonna explain shit. But I do think she'd probably do a really damn good job. At the same time, I think she'd probably really be fucking with you at the same time. But hey, at least to get your nut out. And you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I go to the PAIZURI rating. Just making a little bit of a joke there. But back to the topic at hand, I do think she do one hell of a handy job. So I'm gonna give it a good 69 out of 69. Not good, a perfect 69 out of 69. So let's go on next thing. Next thing is the PAIZURI rating itself. And if you know Galatea, she definitely has a nice rack, man. I like the way those things look. Good size, nice and big. And I do believe they're bigger than Maddelena's, because fuck that bitch. But with that being said, you know what would be kind of fucked up? You know, you're about to blow your load, and then she like just teleports, leaves a card behind. She kind of looks at you like, "Aw, you nutted all over my card. What a shame. It looks like you're gonna be painting my titties." Like, fuck. Like, just give me an hour, bitch. I'm gonna glaze those things one way or another. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I know I'm just being stupid and a really retarded gooner, but hey, I'm just kind of having a little bit of fun here. But with that being said, I mean, if she does let you go all the way, man, I do think it'd be one hell of a PAIZURI. Like, I think she knows what she's doing. A big sister always has to know what she's doing. So, with that being said, man, I'm gonna give her a good 77 out of 69. Fuck yeah. So we use a different model, and it's actually one of my favorite costumes. Where's it at? This one. Yeah, hell yeah. So definitely the other important question is, do she got the booty? And you can already see, and Chris Redfield, damn. Like, damn, what am I, my rocket taking off that ass? Like, damn. But yeah, where it stands, man, I do love Galatea's ass. She's got a nice fat ass. I like the way she looks. And I just really like this costume too. It's definitely one of my favorite ones for her. So with that being said, man, I gotta give that ass a good 79 out of 69. I really like the way it looks. And this costume just basically screams, I play video games with her son, and he calls me mommy. Oh shit. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to cover real quick. Maddelena and Galatea. One thing I will say, you might have noticed, is I didn't finish off the POS. I left out Chio, and I did do that for a reason. I didn't actually count it through, but I think there's like one character from each faction, I think, except for Bino, because I'm trying to do these in two characters in one video, and I think Chio gets left out, and then when I looked at it, I think I left Fragrance out for fucking the scissors. So I do gotta go back and check that out real quick. I could be wrong, but that's the reason I left Chio out. So once I figure that out, I'll definitely add them. If not, what I'll probably end up doing is adding Chio with the CO, when CO comes out. Making it seem like she's a fucking thing. My bad, but yeah, like I said, because I'm doing this in preparation for when CO comes out, and I'm definitely looking forward to when that character comes out. So hell to the fuck yeah. It looks like she could be really annoying and really overpowered. She kind of reminds me a little bit of Newcastle from Apex a little bit. Well, no, not looking like Newcastle. I mean, she ain't black and fucking buff, but just the way her kid is, that's what she reminds me of a little bit. But yeah, so where it stands, man, that's all I wanted to talk about real quick. You know, I say just reiterate, you know, like the video, say nothing in the comments, and subscribe. And then, man, hey, thanks for watching. Night.